Hey, this is working? I don't know. Hopefully this is working. We are live for round 2, maybe 3 even, of the NFL draft. Oh shit, dude. 1 second. We gotta fix this. Hold on. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Can't believe I forgot this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Biggest draft snub of all time right there. No, that's not being sarcastic at all. So hopefully tonight goes better than it did last night, because that would be 1 second. Trying to see how this is going. I got draft up there. I got draft technically back there, but I don't know if I could show you that. That's why my head's in the way. Okay, so we are live. I can see the chat and everything. Let me go ahead and share this link. We are live. And we'll go over to Facebook. And we will say we are live. So hopefully we get some people here in the chat today. If you're here, say something. Let me know what you're thinking. Thoughts on the first round. Anything like that. And yeah, we'll hopefully have a nice conversation here. Round 2 is just getting started here. We got Bengals are on the clock, I believe. So yeah, hopefully tonight goes better. Hopefully I don't rage and start breaking stuff like I did last night. I'm kidding. I didn't rage and break stuff last night. I was very upset though. I still am very upset. But yeah, we get Trey Wingo here. Draft-a-thon, by the way. Make sure you guys boo the commish. I won't do it every time, but I'll definitely throw a couple in there. Let's check Twitter, see what people are saying about the draft. Yeah, I've heard Packers could be trading up again, this time for a receiver, for a tackle, for a linebacker. I've heard a whole bunch of different things, and oh man. Could be interesting. Could be an interesting night. Let me adjust this real quick. There we go. Maybe it's a little bit better there. Bengals are on the clock. Best available right now, according to Mel Kiper, is safety Xavier McKinney. So we'll see. We'll see if Bengals stay in the SEC here. Goodell's talking. Wait, really? Goodell just said last night was the most watched NFL draft in its history. That's incredible. Good job, guys. $85 million for COVID-19 relief. That's text NFL.com/relief or text draft to 2100. Standard text messaging rates will apply or may apply. So go ahead and get on that if you so desire. Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. Zach Taylor. I think that's his wife back there. I don't know. They've moved on it. His wife's got on an orange shirt with the Bengal like brown stripes across the side. That's pretty cool. Joe Burrow, number 1. 6.5 minutes left. Of course, I'm a little bit behind on the stream, so we'll see what happens. Person on Twitter just said second lowest grade Frisco gave in the first round was a C plus. Packers got a D. That's always very comforting. You know, like you're sitting in class, you got 32 kids in the class, 31 in yourself, and the 31 other kids take an exam and they get a C plus or better. You get a D. That'd be upsetting. Mel's talking about Cole Kmet, maybe. Maybe I can see it. Try to help out Joe Burrow here. You know, I don't disagree with that. I mean, you obviously got to replace Tyler Eifert and Valdez Scantling. Anyone want to get in a COD Warzone stream with me? Absolutely, dude. I would win. God, that's so. I feel so bad for the Bengals, and it was so funny yesterday. Mel Kiper was trying to say that the Bengals weren't the worst spot for a QB to land, which, I mean, I don't think it's the worst, but he was trying to say, like, oh, it's got this culture. It's got this great culture. And he was saying, oh, from the 80s when Boomer Esiason was there. And I was just, Mel, what do you mean? Like, sure, they've got – that culture is still there. They've still got some of the, like, upper management people that are still there, I think is what he was saying. Which, sure – sure you've got that, but when you haven't won a playoff game in 29 years, you got to think that maybe that's not the best place for a quarterback. I've got this window, or I've got my blind open. Maybe I should shut that a little bit because I look really, really bad in the camera. Defense was dead last in the NFL in stopping the run. Back, 27th? Something like that. Showing Zach Taylor and Duke Tobin. Will Kane said, oh, Lord, Louis Riddick got serious, put on his glasses. Yeah. Josh Jones, Ezra Cleveland. Please don't take them. I want Green Bay to take one of them. Best QB. Packers could have taken them. I wouldn't have cared. They could have taken them in round 3, maybe. Maybe one of them falls to round 4. You never know. And there's not many teams that dire need of a quarterback. Most of them were, early with the Bengals, Dolphins, and Chargers. But maybe the Colts take one to back up Phillip Rivers, getting up there in age. The Patriots maybe take one to go in instead of Stidham. Maybe the Saints take one because they lost Bridgewater to Carolina. But, like, God, I love Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin might have been a Cowboy. He's probably one of my favorite ESPN guys right now. He's hilarious. Oh, pick is in. We're 30th in scoring. If they go wide receiver here, we don't really, or at least I don't really know what's going on with AJ Green. If there's going to be some issue there. Eifert. If they went receiver here, I wouldn't be surprised. If they went like a T. Higgins, who they're showing on the screen right now, if they went Laviska Shenault's a good receiver that they could take. They could go tight end, obviously, to replace Tyler Eifert. They could take a Cole Kmet, but I would think receiver is the pick here. I would think they probably take a receiver. I do, so Twitter is probably going to spoil it for me. So if I ever guess anything early, it's probably because I have Twitter open. I'll try to say that. Oh yeah, it was Twitter. Twitter told me. Oh, Zach, I'm behind, dude. I appreciate you being here though. All right, so it's T Higgins. T Higgins to the Bengals. Okay, yeah, I see that. Man, boo. You gotta boo the commission every once in a while. Yeah, T Higgins just announced it on my feed. You know what though? Say what you will about the NFL draft. They got the draft got killer music. Roger Goodell. Absolutely Roger Goodell. I loved what they did yesterday. That was fun. Packers fans are upset on Twitter. Surprise. I don't blame him. T Higgins was a guy that we could have used. Showing his basketball highlights. Man, this guy's got hops, dude. Michael Irvin called him area receiver. You put the ball anywhere in the area code, he's gonna come down with it. That's fair. Cold sauce maybe hurts or from. They got Rivers, but they're gonna need. I think they need a quarterback a lot more urgently than the Packers did, and the Packers traded up to get Love. So I would go Hurts because Big 12 guy, but yeah, exactly, 1 year deal. They need it a lot more urgently than the Packers do. The Packers traded up to get. Oh God. I want to clarify. I do not hate Jordan Love. I just don't understand that pick. Don't understand that pick at all. I would say they go quarterback here. I don't see any reason to not go quarterback. I think you've got your pick of Hurts, Fromm, and hoping for Mims. Pick is in Cole Jansen. Yeah, Mims wouldn't be a bad pick for the Colts. I like Mims. I don't like a lot of things from. I don't like Mims. I don't like Baylor, but I would take Mims for Green Bay. I think we might have to trade up to get him, but I'd say the Colts probably go quarterback, backup Rivers on a 1 year deal. That would be what I would do. Although I also wouldn't trade up for Jordan Love, so apparently I don't know anything. Pick is in. Frank Reich. I'm really trying to not look at Twitter. Oh, this is the Colts' first pick. I forgot about that because they traded 13 to get DeForest Buckner. Pittman. Okay. Michael Pittman, USC. Ooh. I wonder when good old Goody starts to sweat a little bit here. You got two receivers off the board. I don't think Detroit goes receiver. I don't think the Giants go receiver. I think there's a lot more glaring issues with both of those teams. But Michael Pittman Sr. won Super Bowl with the Bucs. That's cool. Did not know that. They also have Ebron and Trey Burton. That's a good point. Wait, they got Trey Burton? Did not realize that they got Trey Burton. Apparently the line's pretty quick here because Zach's already telling me they got the pick is in. I wouldn't think the Lions go receiver here, but you know, if they see a guy that they want and they see two receivers go off the board, yeah, they could have him. You know, but like I was saying, if they see these top two receivers go off the board and they saw a guy that they were maybe thinking about taking, they might reach a little bit on a receiver here. You know, if this is a train of receivers going here, I don't think they would take a receiver. I think they'd probably take DL. If there's any linebackers left, maybe they could go linebacker. I don't really. It's the Lions, so whatever they take is probably an upgrade. They could probably use them right away. I'm sorry, Lions. I'm so sorry. It's weird. Every year you see the Bengals up here, you see the Lions up here, you see the Browns up here. You know, it's. Yeah, these first two receivers going off the board here in day 2 makes me very nervous for the Packers at 62. You're telling me we got to wait 27 more picks before. Granted, the Packers have had success with day 2 round 2 receivers. You know, Nelson, Cobb, Adams all went. That's true. The Lions, they just showed it on screen that I completely forgot about. They did sign Geronimo Allison. Probably fine on receiver. No, but they got Marvin Jones, really solid receiver. Kenny Galladay's a really good receiver. I don't think the Lions go receiver. I'd be very surprised. Very receiver here. Yeah, Rob Domofsky, ESPN Packers. Packers have liked Baylor's Denzel Mims for months, but after receivers going back-to-back to start day 2, going to have to try to move away from number 62 to get him. They may not even have enough ammunition to do it. This is true. This is very true. Swift. That's interesting to me because don't they have? Didn't they just draft a running back? Like, that's fine, Zach. As long as I got someone to talk. Didn't they just draft a running back not too long ago? That surprises me a little bit. That's a little surprising. I mean, I guess now you've got. I can't remember. It's the Lions. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate DeAndre Swift as a player. I think DeAndre Swift's a hell of a running back, but oof. Giants probably wide receiver here, maybe Fulton. I mean, I can see the Giants taking a receiver here. If they do, I think good old Goody starts to sweat a lot. If there's 3 receivers off the board in 4 picks. Ooh, Swift's got some pass blocking skills to him. This is another receiver out of the backfield. to see that the teams are like focusing on the and Stafford certainly needs that. Yeah, Stafford needs a lot of things. A new body for one, because everything. Mel's top needs here for Giants are edge and linebacker here. So man, I don't know where the Giants go. Maybe Zach Bond. Could they Zach Bond from Wisconsin? I think that'd be an interesting pick. Oh, commercial. Right now, Denzel Mims is Mel's 10th best available player. 10th best. So the Packers would, if everything goes in order, according to Mel, which, you know, he's pretty good. I just like, you know, Mel's been so wrong on a couple things that it's just, I would love for the Bears to, I would not love for the Bears to get Mims. Oh, man. A T. Higgins Bengals jersey. Give me like 4 more beers. Why can't Booger McFarland accidentally mute himself? And then when he does it, nobody says anything. Just let him be muted. See how long it takes for him to figure it out. Where do I think Jonathan Taylor goes? Giants don't need him. Patriots don't need him. Panthers don't need him. I don't know the exact. I should probably have the draft order up so I can look ahead even when it's on a commercial. NFL draft round 2. NFL draft round 2 draft order. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. That way I'm not completely lost on everything. Okay. I don't think Detroit's not going to take him, or didn't take him. Giants aren't going to take him. New England's not going to take him. Carolina's not going to take him. I don't think Miami would take him. Houston just got David Johnson. They're not going to take him. Cleveland's set with Nick Chubb. They're not going to take him. If Jacksonville is thinking about losing Fournette, he might go 42 to Jacksonville. I think that'd be interesting. Chicago's not going to take him. I don't think Indy would take him. Tampa could take him. Miami could take J.K. Dobbins. That's fair. It's Miami, so I don't know anything about him. One of my friends just messaged the group chat. So did the Lions forget Kessel as a person? Apparently. I would say Jacksonville for JT would be an okay fit. That power runner that's got the occasional just burst of speed. Jacksonville feels like a team that would want a back that's going to run somebody over. You know, that's a quality tweet. I'll get to it here in a second. We got the Giants selection here. Yes, thank you to all the service members they're talking about. God bless the service members here, boys. You see the New York Giants. They're going right now, Zach. Xavier McKinney. Okay. That was probably best available. So, that's fair. I mean, there were people that had McKinney going mid-second or mid-first to late first. So, you see him there at 36, that's a fine pick. I don't think they go wrong with that. Glad the Lions are still the Lions, yeah. And the Pats pick is already in. That's concerning. That is concerning. Key departures, Tom Brady. Wait, really? Key departure, guy that won 6 Super Bowls? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But yeah, Andy Herman, owner of the Pack-A-Day podcast, tweeted out, just realizing that the Packers' current quarterbacks are A-Rod and J-Lo. That is a good tweet. That is a good tweet. The Patriots could take a quarterback here if they're not super confident in Jarrett Stidham. The Patriots feel like a team that's gonna stick with Stidham though. Even if it's only to prove that Belichick can win without Brady, I think that Bill is that stubborn that he could sway the entire Patriots organization to not take a quarterback. Who? Lenore Kyle Duggar? You know what? It's the Patriots, and all they do is take nobodies and make them Pro Bowlers. Usually it's awkward-looking white guys, but skilled D2 safeties probably fit into that pool. Google's Lenore Ryan. Yeah, I also Google Lenore Ryan. I actually want to watch this. I haven't seen any film on this guy. I don't know almost anything about it. They're showing him with a punt return here. Okay, you know what? If he can translate what he's doing in this film to the NFL, that was a good pick. And you know what? I'm happy for the kid. D2 safety going early second round to the best franchise in the last decade and a half. You know what? Go kill it, dude. Kyle Duggar. Oh, Carolina's picks already in. I'm glad we're whipping through these. I like this. Oh, okay. That's. I know you have a few D2 players you like. Yeah. Gross Matos, all right. He's probably the best name in the draft. So Carolina's got that going for it. Old Bill in fuck it mode for New England. Yeah. Oh, I apologize. I was trying to keep swearing to a minimum. Oh man, dude, all these sob stories hit me right in the heart, dude. Man, about to start crying on stream, dude. Mims, Chenault, Hamler at 1-2-3 for Green Bay. I mean, Duggar looks like he played against 8th graders. Lol. Yeah, that's fair. That is what it looked like in the clips they were showing there. Wait for Jeremy Chin to be an absolute. I've heard a lot of good things about Jeremy Chin today, right before the draft. Division 2, Lenore Ryan has more. D2, Lenore Ryan has more picks than Notre Dame, Texas, Tennessee, Nebraska, Miami, and Florida State combined. Yeah, 29 and a half points a game is not great if you're a Panthers fan. You don't want to be giving that up. That's a good point. Zach Cruz said, did every prospect have a really close family member die tragically? This shouldn't be so sad. Yeah, hit me right in the feels, dude. I was originally going to stream this on my phone, but apparently you need so many like numbers, right? Like subs and views and stuff to live stream from mobile. What? So I will say though, this does open up. We could take a caller. So I guess that's good if I ever need to talk to somebody that's not in chat. You know, maybe right before. Did the Bears have a second round pick, Zach? They got a 2, right? Oh yeah, they got 43. Oh, 43 and 50. Yo, maybe we'll get Zach in here, talk us through the Bears picks. We absolutely won the Khalil Mack trade. Yeah, the Raiders kind of caught myself. Raiders kind of screwed it up, didn't they? Because what they reached on a corner and then took Ruggs. I mean, Ruggs a burner, dude. I don't think people are taking this Ruggs. It was hard to lose the Khalil Mack trade. It was the Raiders taking the picks. So good corner, but not top 20. Yes, this is true. Welcome to the stream, Guthrie. Sanity not included. Surprised to see Kyle Duggar go off the board before Jeremy Chin. Yeah, I would say that's a statement a lot of us could agree with. As one of the Packers fans who like the Love pick, sanity not included feels more accurate than normal. Dude, I hope you're right. I really want you to be right and me to be wrong for the first time in, 15 years of knowing you? Not 15 years. It was what, middle school? Something? I don't know. It's been a while. Still better than Mitch. Okay. I didn't want to get into this, but at least the Bears needed a quarterback. At least the Bears needed a quarterback. They just took the wrong one. They made a big mistake in trading up one spot to get him. But at least they needed a quarterback. Fifth grade, so close enough. Okay, fifth grade. Actually, yeah, like fifth. Yeah, that's fine. Fifth grade. That's close enough. Oh, I don't mind breaking trades. According to Adam Schefter, Indy traded up to Cleveland's spot at 41. Although right now we got Miami's pick. So we can go over this Browns trade here in a sec. Okay, another small name, another small school, another smaller school going. Robert Hunt out of Louisiana Lafayette. Dude, it makes me real happy to see smaller schools getting picked this early. That makes me really happy. Robert Hunt really put the raging in Raging Cajuns. Oh boy, Texans are on the clock. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, Bill? I couldn't think of the guy's name. Oh, but yeah, Colts traded up 3 spots from 44 to 41 with the Browns. The Browns are also getting pick 160 from the Colts. What's our boy O'Brien gonna do now? Cut Deshaun? Like, oh, you know what would be really cool? If they took Jonathan Taylor and then traded David Johnson for, I don't know what, trade him for what, a wet paper bag? David Johnson's worth a lot more than that. I love David Johnson. But, it's Bill O'Brien, so, did not want to see DeAndre Swift in the NFC North. I didn't even want to see him in the NFC. I mean, that's fair. I mean, you're probably going to see a lot of these guys. So. Houston Texans. Okay. Ross Blacklock out of TCU. Okay. They trade David Johnson for a hug and someone saying you're a good manager, Bill. That's. You know what though, Ross Blacklock, I don't hate this pick. I don't think DT was like the number one concern. Like maybe you want to protect Deshaun. Maybe you want to take a receiver to replace, DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, exactly, Zach. Wait, did they just say that Ross's dad was a Globetrotter? I wasn't. I was only half paying attention. I was thinking about this pick. Yo, ooh, that was a nice play. Swallowed up Chuba Hubbard. That man read that screen like a boss. He got out there and laid the receiver out. Based on all these picks, you think TCU was actually good last year. You have never been more right, my friend. Three TCU players in the top 40. And I liked Green Bay to get all three of them, and they didn't take any of them. I thought Green Bay could have used all three of them. All right, Frank Reich, traded up. Who you taking? Browns traded the pick, yeah. Hey, there he is. JT, Jonathan Taylor. To me, the best running back in the class. To me. And Jack's pick is this is interesting. I wonder if Jacksonville takes a running back here. This might have been to keep Taylor away from Jacksonville. I'd be interested in knowing the thought process of trading up here to get Taylor. Because they had, 44? Yeah, they had 44, and they traded up to 41 to get him. I certainly like this trade up a lot more than the Packers trading up 4 to get Jordan Love. See, Goody, listen to Frank Reich. Listen to the Colts. Never thought I'd say that, but listen to them. There have been some fumbling issues. I'll give him that. But sorry, Guthrie, he didn't fumble against Iowa. That's all I care about. Sorry, Hector. What the frick? Get out of here, Hector. Chiefs greater than Packers. Boo. Get the frick out of here, Hector. No, I'm just kidding, Hector. You can stay. If you're planning on spending 50 years depressed, then you got him. Hey, it's okay. You guys got the Super Bowl out of the way. I'm glad Mahomes is succeeding. I like him. Love the kid. So, I don't hate the Chiefs, but greater than Packers is a stretch there. Good old Hector coming in here to cause trouble. Yeah, I'd be really interested to see if Jacksonville takes him back here. Because I don't know that it's a for sure thing that Fournette is gone. But I'd be very interested to see if this was a trade up to take Taylor from a possible Jacksonville pick. I think that'd be That'd be an interesting spot. Well, they also have Jordan Howard. Jacksonville's got Jordan Howard now. Jordan Howard never gets a fair shot. So I only say that because I didn't want Montgomery to go to the Bears. Wisconsin guy. Yeah, Zach Bond. I think he's more of an outside linebacker type, and they took Chase on in first round. But I mean, outside linebacker and defensive end are basically the same position at this point. So I'm hearing Laviska Shenault for hope Aaron Rodgers retired this year. He overrated as fuck. Hope Jordan Love takes a spot. All right, Hector. You only hope he retires this year because you're afraid of him. Let's be real here. Sounds like the kind of logic a depressed Chiefs fan would rely on. They also have Josh Allen and Miles Jackson. So yeah. I'm hearing Laviska Shenault, but I don't think they would take. I don't think they would take him. Let me be that guy here for a second. My secret insider sources are telling me Laviska Shenault. My anonymous sources within the organization are telling me Laviska Shenault. I'd be surprised at Laviska Shenault, but I think that puts Goody on the hot seat again. So, why not? Why not? Just keep taking receivers off the board for us. Love JT going to Indy. Okay, calm down there, Schefter. That was not a shot at Schefter. That was a shot at all those people on Twitter. I'm realizing now that did sort of sound like Adam Schefter. That was not the intention. I love Shefty. He's the only true NFL insider. Oh, it actually is Shenault. All right, then. Sounds good. Rosenthal's hurt that you say such a thing. I guess I'll give Ian Rappaport credit. Ian Rappaport's good too. Your event is in a commercial break. Thanks, ESPN. I couldn't tell. Oh, also, I've just been seeing that on Twitter, Zach. It's not actually showing up on ESPN for me yet. But that's just what I'm seeing on Twitter. But yeah. Oh, they're showing Jalen Hurts. That's the guy we should have taken. Also, Guthrie, I'm interested in knowing, Epinesa on the board still? Think he goes here soon? Because there was at one point there was people thinking he was a top 10, literally anyone but Claypool, and I would be fine. Yeah. I don't like Chase Claypool. He's gonna go very soon. Okay, I'll hold you to that. You're my Iowa guy right now. So okay, yep. Laviska Shenault off the board over Denzel Mims. It's interesting. Do you think Bears go tight end here, Zach? I think that could be an interesting. I think the Bears might go Kmet. Is that his name? Notre Dame kid. Could they go Cole Kmet here? Because God knows Jimmy Graham ain't doing crap. Bears pick is in. Ooh. 1 second here, boys. Put in Ames right now, so that doesn't look good. I need more and better lights in this room. Oh God. But yeah, I'm hearing Cole Kmet. I feel like the Bears should draft a kicker here. Just give me the long snappers already. Yeah, I like the long snapper idea. Let's do that. Matt Nagy, dude, what is Matt Nagy's room? What? Zach, you gotta let me in on what is going on in Nagy's office here, because he has got a very color coordinated wall. Allen Robinson is fine. Yeah. I wanted Blacklock at 30. He goes at 40. This whole second round so far has been guys I wanted to slip to 62, but knew they wouldn't. Yeah. While they're in this coronavirus front lines thing here, quick shout out. ESPN's Todd McShay, diagnosed with the coronavirus, is not participating in the draft whole thing this year. Wishing him all the best. A.J. Dillon, that's the running back. I couldn't think of A.J. Dillon yesterday. I was thinking about like the running backs in the draft. I couldn't think of A.J. Dillon. Glad all that money went to Jimmy Graham now. Yeah. Don't the Bears have like 87 tight ends on their roster? They just announced Kmet. Don't they have Zach? Don't y'all have like 87 tight ends on the roster? None of them are good, I don't think, but at least it's not Claypool. Yeah. It's not even that Claypool's bad. He's just a douchebag. Shout out to all the other NFC North teams for apparently punting on the 2020 season. That's a Vikings fan tweeting that out, by the way. Man, there are a lot of people finally Fieldy Yates. Finally, the Bears had a tight end to their roster. I'm retweeting that. Okay, Zach, I have to know. I have to know, Zach. The Bears went out and signed Mike Glennon and then traded up for Trubisky. And then they went out and signed Jimmy Graham and then drafted Kmet. Do they just like doubling up on positions? Is that a thing? Pay a guy and then get a young guy? I mean, obviously Mike Glennon didn't really pan out. And I don't suspect Jimmy Graham will pan out a whole lot better. But is that a thing the Bears like to do? Sign a guy and then draft a guy? We have 10 tight ends on the roster. 10 tight ends. What? Ten tight ends on the roster. Oh my. 10 of them? Ooh. That's quite a few. That is quite a few. We have 10 tight ends on the roster, so yeah. Cole Kmet fixes the Bears tight end problem long term, and some are mad. LOL. I mean, it fixes it long term, but that counts reserves and practice squad. But yes. I mean, Pace finally watched some Graham tape. Man, I hate that Graham didn't work out, but this is funny. Yeah, I don't hate the pick. I mean, 10 tight ends on the roster, they're gonna cut like 7 of them, probably. And then you're gonna have Kmet, Graham, and someone. Hey Zach, you're my Bears guy. I need to see the 10 tight end, 1 quarterback set. Okay, I need you to make that happen. I need you to make that happen for me. Just like the Packers are going to do the 10 quarterback, 1 something else formation. Because if we put 10 or 11 quarterbacks on the field, the other team's never going to know who's going to throw the ball. LMAO bet. Do it. Get in contact with your guys. Asterisks around the guys. Make it happen. We'll have a quarterback versus tight end game. 10 receivers and Trubisky still misses all of them. That's why you signed Foles. Foles will probably hit one, but only in the playoffs. So you got to make it to the playoffs. Imagine the outcry of Belichick had taken Duggar at 23. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. Browns pick is in. I'll be honest. I have no idea what the Browns do here. Foles only good in Philly. Fair enough. Fire Ryan Pace. No, don't fire Ryan Pace. That'd be a mistake. The Bears offense gets their final piece if they were playing 7v7. There's a lot of non-Bears fans that are hating on this pick. Granted, there's a couple Bears fans hating on it too. I don't hate this pick. I mean, I certainly think it's interesting. I think there's probably something better than a tight end, but they got tight end 1 in round 2, so I don't hate it if I'm a Bears fan. I kind of hate it because the Packers can't cover tight ends for shit. Oh, sorry. But Delpit to Cleveland. Okay. That's I mean, they did lose former Packer Randall. He was technically playing safety. I don't even know where Randall's at now. I have no idea. Is he at Oakland? Yeah, well, Las Vegas Raiders, but I don't hate this Delpit pick. I think that's fine. He and Jabril Peppers back there. I like that pick. He's nicknamed Baby Jamal after Jamal Adams, the former LSU and current Jets safety. Hey, if that's who they're getting, if he's anything like Jamal Adams, Buck's pick is already in. I like this. Keep clipping through it. Isn't Jabril in New York? Is he? I thought Peppers was still in Cleveland. Oh, he is. Oh, that's right. That's right. So they lost both their safeties. So this is definitely a good pick. That's right. He was part of the OBJ trade with Petonio. Yeah. Yeah. So they really needed a safety, a lot more than I thought they did. So this is a good pick. Because I just looked at their depth chart. It's got 0 for free safety first and 0 for strong safety first and second, and then it's got Sheldrick Redwine at free safety 2 and JT Hassel at strong safety 3. So if Tampa Bay gets Dobbins, that's a big old GG. Yeah, if Tampa takes a bag here, I'd be very sad. Here's some notable wide receivers still available: Denzel Mims, Van Jefferson, KJ Hamler, Gabriel Davis, Colin Johnson, Lynn Bowden, Tyler Johnson, Brian Edwards. Didn't say Devin Duvernay, which I think is interesting because he and Colin Johnson were both really good for Texas last year. Granted, they lost to Iowa State, so. Okay, Winfield. So it's not a back, so I don't have to be 100% terrified of their offense yet. Oh, that makes me happy. All the people celebrating here for Winfield. That's such a good feeling. And they're probably celebrating because he gets to go play with Brady, but Antoine Winfield Sr., obviously the I spaced out for a second. Antoine Winfield Sr. Was first-round pick? Bills, yeah. Yeah, I just said Bills. He ended up playing in Minnesota for a while, so yeah. He 1999 to 2012, so he did have an interception. Thank you for reminding me of that, Trey Wingo, in the Packers-Vikings game with Brett Favre's return. Thank you for reminding me of that happened. Okay, but going back to the receiver thing, notable wide receivers. So both TB picks are Big Ten. Yeah? Well, okay, to be fair, if you're going to be protecting Tom Brady, Big Ten O-line's the way to go. So, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Vita Vea, front and center. Devin White, middle center. Antoine Winfield, deep center. Don't attack the middle of the field because you're not going anywhere. Tampa Bay is scary right now. Tampa Bay is very scary. Oh, the Broncos are going to take another receiver, aren't they? No. Oh, the Broncos are going to take a receiver, aren't they? No. They're going to take a receiver. I don't want them to take a receiver. Just not Mims. Let Mims fall for no reason whatsoever. The other issue being, I still don't think wide receivers are number one priority. I still don't think that our number one thing should be receiver right now. KJ Hamler. Okay. Another Big Ten guy off the board. They're getting, you know what? I like what Denver's doing in this draft. I really like what Denver's doing in this draft. They're going with Drew Lock. Drew Lock's our guy. Let's get him weapons. Which reminds me, that is not what the Packers did. Just saying. Not to say that the Packers' second day picks have always been terrible, because they've had really good second day picks. But like I was saying, I don't even think wide receivers are number one priority here. I think you gotta go Ezra Cleveland out of Boise State. I would take him right now. I would take Josh Jones. He's still on the board, right? Josh Jones, tackle out of Houston. I think you take either of them right now. Replace Bulaga. Brian Bulaga, Iowa. I mean, you can't replace that, but you can certainly try. Exactly. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. You need middle linebacker, but there's nothing there for you. Wonder who we could have taken at 26 or 20. Yeah, 26. Patrick Queen, sitting right there. Well, we signed Kirksey to replace Martinez, but we usually run a 3-4 or a 2-4-5. So we have Kirksey. I cannot believe people don't. Okay, granted, middle linebacker, the quarterback of the defense, doesn't always translate to success, right? Like Luke Kuechly didn't, his team never really did a whole lot. Like they had the one good year where they got to the Super Bowl, and then Cam Newton decided to. Yeah, Kirksey's a good cover backer, which is what Blake Martinez was not. But the other issue with Martinez was he got a lot of tackles, but he would wait in the hole. So the hole would open up, and he wouldn't attack the hole to try to take the guy down right away. He'd wait behind the D line, hope one of them to collapse the hole, instead of going in and getting the hole. Well, Martinez was. Yes, this is true. Martinez was not a cover guy, but he also wasn't an attack the hole guy. Like I don't know what his tackle stats were like before the running back gets 3 yards down the field, but I bet you it wasn't. He dropped back, but not covered. Exactly, and that's hard for me to say because I actually really liked Blake Martinez, and I generally defended him because there wasn't a lot of other help, so he was having to fly around the field every snap of defense, every snap on defense. But there comes a point where you've got to step it up if no one else is going to, and he just never really did. He would always sit back and wait for contact to come to him. He never attacked like what we need, especially in a conference with Tariq Cohen and David Montgomery in Chicago, a speed guy and a power guy, and then Dalvin Cook in Minnesota, who can do everything. And then now Kerryon Johnson and DeAndre Swift in Detroit. And you got a linebacker that's not going to attack the hole when it opens up. We needed to take Kenneth Murray or Patrick Queen in the first round. And we traded up to replace Beasley. Yeah. They do need pass rush. They do need pass rush. But yeah, like I was saying, we needed to take inside linebacker in the first round, and then we needed to take tackle in the second round. Falcons might be the ones that take Epinesa. I wouldn't hate that pick. I would not hate that pick if I was a Falcons fan. I would definitely not. There's also what's his name, kid out of Auburn. Davidson, Marlon Davidson, is that his name? I wouldn't hate that pick. They need a pass rusher. They need someone to get after the quarterback. Whether that's outside linebacker, defensive end, whatever. Hopefully it's better than their AJ Terrell pick, which Evanescence would be a good pick, yeah. You think Green Bay could be in the range where they would consider moving up for Ezra Cleveland, place Claypool, or Denzel Mims? Hopefully it's Ezra Cleveland and not one of the other two. Mims obviously the second best selection out of those, but Marlon Davidson, yeah. I don't hate that if I'm Atlanta. Going for one of the best uniforms in college football or the worst. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, but I'll tell you what, this Denver offense, you've got Drew Lock, who, they got him help, boys, because you got Drew Lock and his help right now, Melvin Gordon and Phillip Lindsay in the backfield, and then out wide you've got Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, and now KJ Hamler, and then you've got Noah Fant from Iowa at tight end. So I mean that's going to turn out well, right? So they're getting him help. I respect that. Broncos low-key might be a new team. I mean, hey, they play the Chargers, and you clearly do not like them anymore. So just pull a Brett Favre, go to the team that's gonna take them, play them twice. Judge Judy and his court. Judge Judy and his court Lind are too good to pass up. I'm sorry, I'll see. I thought it was funny. No one else did, but I thought it was funny. I assume that's what you're going for. I just tried to build off of it. So what bust do the Seahawks pick here? They also need an edge. Do they? Not that I think Epinesa is a bust, but do they take Epinesa here? They could take one. They could also take Zach Bond out of Wisconsin. A lot of Big Ten guys this year. Whoa. Do we have a trade brewing here? I'm hearing the Jets have traded their pick. Yes. The Jets traded 48 to the Seahawks for 59 and 101. So the Seahawks gave up 2 picks to trade up 11 spots to take someone. Who the Seahawks pick will tell us if they gave up on Clowney. Yeah. Daryl Taylor. Okay. He's a good speed rusher, but really good speed rusher, but I don't know about that. God, I hope the Steelers don't pick Mims. If Steelers take Mims, I say we riot. Yeah. If At this point, I'm just saying that anyone but the Packers is going to get, is going to get Mims. Maybe he keeps falling. I don't know. You know, it would be a great pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Claypool, Chase Claypool. That way, I don't have to see his face at all. Bears are literally one pick away from either Mims or Chin. Please, Pace, don't fail me now. Yo, Pace, trade back. Trade back. That's what Pace does. Yeah, Pace fails people. If Mims makes it to 52, I'd want Good to trade up. If Mims makes it to 52, that would officially become the steal of the draft. I know. Look, Guthrie, we don't need to rub it in. See, I knew this would happen. But rubbing it in is what Packers fans do. You're not wrong. I'm trying to be nice here because I know that the second I'm mean, they're just going to say Jordan Love in the chat, and then I'm going to have to leave the room. No, I don't mind. I went through the double doink. Nothing can faze me anymore. That is true. See, but I knew this would happen because we're at pick 49. The Packers were the last one to take a quarterback at 26. That means we've gone 23 picks without a quarterback. I don't think the Steelers take one. The Bears aren't going to take one unless maybe Indy traded back from 44, right? So they don't have 44 now. Is that right? I don't remember anymore. I don't even remember anymore. Tampa's not going to take one unless they take the successor to Brady. But I don't super think they would do that. Denver's not going to take one. Better than anyone left at QB long-term potential-wise. Maybe. I mean, I've always been a Hurts guy. I think Jake Fromm would have been a good pick. And I think my biggest issue with it is that we didn't draft a backup to be a backup. You don't trade up to draft Jordan Love to be a backup. Everyone left as a developmental prospect at this point. I don't think maybe for quarterback. But wouldn't that kind of be the point since Rodgers has 2 years guaranteed and 4 years total left on his contract. And he would be a ton of dead cap in 3 and 4 if we traded him or cut him or God forbid cut him before the 3rd and 4th years are up. Claypool is gone. Yes. Adios. Cheers. I feel like I don't want to linger on this Jordan Love thing, but I feel like at this point, if you're drafting a quarterback behind Rodgers, but why not develop the next Mahomes while Rodgers gets pissed off and tears the NFL up in the meantime? I mean, if that's what happens, I am more happy to be right or more happy to be wrong than right for the first time in a very long time. And maybe there's not a quarterback. I mean, the Packers made the NFC Championship with Rodgers in a first round pick sitting as Rodgers as a first round pick sitting as a backup. I mean, yes, that was. Are you saying in what was that 2005? Right, 2005. So that would have been the Giant 2008. Yeah, so the Favre interception game. It was his last pass as a Packer against the Giants. Yeah, watched the Giants' first Packers game I ever watched. I'm so sorry, dude. that's a terrible first game to watch. That is a terrible first game to watch. Please just not Denzel Mims. Zach, I don't want you to say anything. I don't want you to say anything in the chat. I don't want any reaction. I don't want anything. Zach. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Utah corner Jalen Johnson. Oh, I swear to God, if Mims goes to Dallas, I'm closing the stream. Bears drafted QB so he can set Twitter ablaze, leaving it. They said Jalen, my heart stopped. USRs are the true fans get the jerseys that aren't the top sellers. Oh, thank you, Santosh. Yeah. Well, being an Iowa State guy and a Packers guy, I had to get it. I had to get it. So not a bad pick. We need a corner, so I'll certainly take it. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the Jalen Johnson pick. That was kind of a guy that I low-key, like, if he fell to the Packers, I wouldn't hate him. But, like, I don't know. It was going to be kind of hard for the Packers to get him based on where they're drafting. Because I don't think early corner is where we really wanted to go. I mean, my top corner for the Packers would have been, other than Jeff Okudah, obviously, would have been Jeff Gladney. But he ended up in the division. So, I mean, I guess I get to see him, but so we are an hour and a half in almost here out of the draft. If you've enjoyed your stay, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll probably stay on for the third round. I don't entirely know what my plan is right now, but if we keep clicking along here, maybe we'll probably stay here for the third round. I will probably go get food between the second and third round, so I will probably have to figure out something there. Or maybe I'll just have a roommate go get me food. Because, that's a thing. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. They're talking about the Dallas being on the clock. How yesterday, tragically, Dak Prescott's brother Jace was killed. Passed away yesterday. Thoughts and prayers, obviously, with Dak. At this time, just a very, very, very tragic situation for him and his family, and wishing him all the best. Wishing him all the best through this. So, thoughts and prayers with Dak Prescott right now as he deals with this. Yeah, I have no idea. Somebody just posted a picture of Matt Nagy's like office like area. I have no idea what's going on. He's got like, is it like, I don't know what that is. He's got like, is that like game stats or something? Because he's got, I see right above the TV, he's got like a paper with the Chicago like logo as like a backdrop, and then Bears Bucks on each side, and then two columns. Is it like a? And then he's got one right below it that's Bears Eagles with the same Bears Giants, Bears Vikings, Bears Patriots. I assume it's like previous game. It's interesting, whatever it is. Oh,